I wish you could hide this. Because, like, I kind of get what I'm doing, but it's so big. I feel like it's taking up some of this, like, gorgeous scenery space on my screen. Because, oh my goodness, am I excited. This? Oh god, just people dead everywhere. This looks so cool, though. I know it's supposed to be, like, end of the world and not a good thing, but it looks so cool. Skill, okay. It's you sick bastard. You couldn't just let us live our lives, could you? Now everyone's dead thanks to you. Stephen, Mary, even little Joe. He was just such a bright lad. The least I can do in their memories, cut your throat and so you can't harm anyone else. It wasn't my intention to hurt anyone. Shut your dirty mouth, you scum. I don't want to hear your feeble excuses. To your surprise, the man's eyes well with tears and his shaking body tenses like a locomotive's leaf spring as he draws back his fist. His jab is awkward and achingly slow. He isn't much of a fighter. Sure. We'll try it. Oh my god, Skye. Despite his passionate, hate-filled rant, he almost instantly loses his fighting spirit and collapses to his knees. He begins to weep unabashedly like a child. I'm not made for this. All this violence, and to what end? Please, just get away from me. I never want to see your stupid face again. The man is sobbing softly, muttering the names of his lost friends. There's no use talking to him. Why does everybody assume it's my fault just because I was part of a cult? Rude! Treasure is so close, just within reach, but the situation, what use is it? Treasure? What is this? Oh god. Guys, I don't think I can feel my legs. Are you, like, fused in there? I think the locomotive starts.
Not every magic user is ready to accept defeat. In the desolated old world, repellent beasts and mages claiming to be weavers continued to fight amongst themselves. Some were even bold enough to launch raids against technologist outposts.
Huh. So yeah, there's like somebody kind of like godlike talking as we're going, which is interesting. That's what there are no subtitles for, unfortunately. Anything else? This is so cool. I assume. Let's use it. Right? Yes? Where's it gonna land us? Oh, yeah, we're on the other side. I think that was the fire that we just passed. What are these, things, though? Use?
The vehicle's brakes are completely seized. Otherwise, it would have rolled on and crashed long ago. The ignition key is conspicuously absent.
Oh. Objective area. Hold on. Did we try it? I almost had it. Okay. Alright. Well, we tried, girl. I think the best thing that we can do here now is try. I assume there's still another way to get down? The pale person on the ground doesn't respond to his brother's calls. In his dire straits, it seems his time's run out. Please, help my little Timmy. He's still so many years left ahead of him. Let me take a look. The fractured bone is sticking out of the torn leg. It seems the bone has damaged the blood vessel because the blood is gashing out in quantities incompatible with life. And the victim is in deep shock, ignores everything around him. I'll try to stop the bleeding. You tear off a piece of cloth from your attire. Yes! And apply a secure makeshift bandage around his leg. The bleeding stops and the color slowly returns to the man's face. Thank you, thank you. I'll tell Timmy what you did for him when he recovers. After a moment's contemplation, the man smiles with gratitude and hands you a key. Thanks for helping my brother. I saw you eyeballing my car. It's not running at the moment, but take the key. Maybe you can do something with it. Is that this car? This one? You were, but There's a dead guy in it. Confusion. Yeah. I do like the fact that we're getting like quasi cutscenes right now. I love how determined she is right now. Okay, pick up your things. We should be... Oh no. Can we help them?
The ongoing clash between mages and technologists was the source of that terrifying disease, the Iron Plague. People began to rust from the outside in, transforming into hideous, decaying iron statues of themselves.
So this is kind of where the Iron Plague had started? $4! We're rich! From here it looks so beautiful, almost peaceful. Can I help you? Yes. I'm so sorry, my dear. I just can't go with you. I'm so scared. Okay. Absolutely positively freaking heartbreaking right now. The corpse of a well-dressed man lies on a cold stone and got a bullet in the head. For some, reigning chaos is an opportunity. Search the corpse! Only a drug prescription for Jerome Glassdoor. All the money was taken. Take the prescription, cause maybe that'll lead us to a clue later. About something, maybe? Man, woman. On a count of 3? 1, 2. Wait, there's still a chance we can get out of this? No more death, please? The woman startles and spins towards you. A chance? You say? That's rich coming from you, considering how hard you and your friends worked to take away all our chances. But maybe ending our lives right in front of you is too much. Have you finally had enough? Is that it? Come, darling. We'll figure something out. You could. The level of choices in this game is absolutely astounding. Like, oh my goodness. Oh god. I love these cutscenes. I love these cutscenes so hard. I just wish the hold to skip wasn't there, because like they're kind of getting in the way of the beauty of this cutscene.
The war didn't take place on our soil, but the aftermath reached us nonetheless. Previously unseen magical creatures began harrying our village time and again. The nearest technologist outpost, the fire shrapnel, extorted taxes from us in exchange for protection, but did nothing to actually protect us. What an elaborate account. But tell me, why are you not content with existing literature on this subject?
Tell me, why are you content with... It's a personal diary. Am I not allowed to record my own thoughts and perhaps pass them down when I die? Because histories have been twisted to support the current regime's agenda. What? What? Girl, do you have a set? She does. All my girls have a set of brass ones like that. Not familiar with it. I'm afraid I'm not much of a reader. Because histories have been twisted to support the current regime's agenda.
Curious. But let us move on. Many of these entries are needlessly provocative. For example, every day I witness yet another family selling everything they own to move to this incredible new world. The newspapers never stop shouting about it. Apparently, technological progress is booming, and daily drudgery is being steadily replaced by automation. They claim the people are overjoyed, but why do we never hear a word from them? I cannot shake the feeling that the world is falling apart on all sides and the powerful care not in the slightest, while we must smile and pretend to be happy. Audacious. Do you realize that this passage by itself justifies a quite harsh sentence?
But it's the truth, isn't it?
That was just the first entry. Every page is rife with distressing theories and questions. Do you not agree that notions such as these pose a real threat to the world?
Such notions as these pose a real threat. No. Not at all.
I see. You do realize everything that happened is entirely due to your ignorance and arrogance. Everyone who trusted you, believed in you, and every event that led us to this point. You don't even grasp the magnitude of your responsibility, do you?
I do. And I wouldn't have... Like, honestly, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on in the story. But you know what? I feel like the brazen options right now have been so much fun. And I'm like, you know what? We're just going to own it. Let's own it all and see what happens. Because early access is the best way to, like, have fun with stuff like this. So I do. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Each one of these notes perfectly illustrates your insistence on meddling in matters which do not concern you. Let's read another one, shall we?
Shall we?
Ah, right here. Something weird is happening over there. I can feel it. Everyone's talking about folks going missing. And what of that deranged dwarf who was shouting about experiments? Even if a word of it is true, I shudder to think what's become of those people, of my people. Exploiting the common folks' superstition to undermine technological progress. What's next? Tales of impossible monsters and phenomena that challenge those laws of reality we worked so hard to establish. Utter nonsense. But however distasteful I find this, we must proceed. Here is some of the reasoning, if such a word even applies, behind your conclusions. Interesting.
Who the hell are you to stick your noses in my personal papers?
The human mind functions in curious ways. If a problem doesn't directly affect us, we tend to think ourselves immune.
That's true.
But as I see the Iron Plague continue to spread all around me, it feels like a noose tightening around my neck. Helen, my first love, died a few weeks ago. I don't know what to make of that. Her parents will not visit her grave. They're that afraid of getting infected. Uncle Victor hasn't spoken in over a week. His skin has turned to a flaky, oxidized crust, and his breathing is labored. I don't know how long he'll last. I hope for a miracle, but they seem increasingly rare these days. Even now, I can hear the metallic rattle of Aunt Hilda's joints. She keeps on smiling, even as the Iron Plague devours her without respite or mercy. All I can do is pray the disease doesn't take them all. If there's any chance to save them from this awful death, I'll take it, no matter the cost. They raised me, after all. I can't stand by and do nothing.
So far, I like me. I had to at least do something. I like Skye so far.
Silence!
No, you silence!
What about this one? Right in the middle of the chaos you created, my journey has led to my meeting both magicians and technologists, and to question everything going on around me. Is it fair to mistreat someone just because they're different? Why couldn't we have found some resolution, some middle ground? If a different road had been taken, there wouldn't be any Iron Plague. Do you honestly think no one tried to prevent this bloodshed? The laws binding reality were our only hope to stop this cruel fate from destroying us all. How dare you challenge them?
If not me, then who?
And now we come to the proof that you're the one who started all this, that the whole debacle is your fault. The odds are not good, I know, but it still bothers me that there's been no word from any of the emigrants to the New World.
Yeah.
So I've decided to risk it. They're not asking much in return, after all. Only the unwoven filament. The task should be no challenge for someone like me. There it is, in your own words. You're nothing but a thief.
You're twisting it all around.
Silence. These are your words. I smuggled the unwoven filament onto a ship heading for the New World to the Tatterhold Seaport. There I will meet with Red Simon's contact.
Okay, that was so cool. And that, ooh, I like it how it starts to like define your character a bit. Like you could definitely use that as a way to explain you. A few months earlier. Oh no, so...
The interminable voyage from the old world is finally over, and the relentless seasickness has at last slackened its grip. You inhale deeply and let the warm sea breeze fill your senses. The cries of gulls fill the air, alongside the chatter of folk on the bustling docks. Your heart quickens with anticipation as you take that first decisive step off the gangway. The new world awaits. But before you're free to embrace this new chapter in your life, there's the customs officer to deal with. A young man in an ill-fitting uniform presides, papers strewn before him on the wooden tabletop. With an air of long-practiced indifference, he begins to read from a crumpled form.
Good day to you, sir or madam. Let me be the first to welcome you to the New World. A place without poverty, hunger, or war. A place where everyone can achieve their dreams, etc., etc. You can become anyone you wish in the New World. A warrior, a magician, the president. Together we can make this the perfect home for everyone. A place where anything... Please, pass me your documents and join the line.
I like that they're actually trying to lip sync this too. Like, that's actually, like, this cutscene so far, like, this is incredible. As this is only early access, we're, like, legitimately just getting started, y'all. I don't have time to wait around. Should be a giant waiting for me. Goes by Mick Mortison. Where's the meeting point? Great, so I could give you your orders when I become president. Great, so I could give you orders when I become president?
You might be the future president of the Free States, buddy, but you're not my boss. Any more attempts at humor and you go to the end of the line.
Fine, fine. What a bullshit. Can we get this over with?
We are happy to welcome another human to the New World. People like you adapt quickly and are always in demand for every type of work. You'll find lots of opportunity here.
Why are you lying?
Please step forward for a customs check. We need to make sure you're not carrying anything illegal.
I don't know what you're on about, but I don't think I'm gonna like it, am I?
A smartass, eh? That joke was so funny, I think you should share it with the people at the end of the line. Move!
Hey, I was just kidding. I know you work hard. It's obvious that you're tired. I was only trying to bring a smile to your face.
Yeah, all right. I don't know what's gotten into me. You know, it's just that you're the 87th passenger today, and I'm exhausted. Let's get this over with.
I passed. All right, here you go.
Surface inspection indicates the new arrival is not a magical being, has no visible signs of corruption, and no evident symptoms of the Iron Plague. Nor do I observe any kind of smoke, magical glow, unusual light refraction, or other manifestations of illegal or unregistered magical artifact. Looks like we're done here. Head on through, and good luck in the New World. Don't break the law and don't join any magical terrorist organizations. Have a good day.
You too. Is there a... Yeah, thanks. Have a good day too. It remains a mystery why policemen cannot see contrast between alleged rights and the locals in reality. Okay, your mockery is increased by 5. Yeah, mockery is increased by 5. Okay, I need to find my suitcase. I'm in this game. I feel like I've spent like the last like 3 years trying to find my stuff. I'm looking for a giant. Look at that. Do you know where the waiting point for arrivals? Back off. Okay. It's all loot. Okay, to open your map area. From the very beginning. Okay. Can we just like, because this is just loot, right? Okay. So I assume, by the way, yeah, I don't have any of the inventory from earlier. This is how we're gonna make millions. Oh, there's no, I wish there was a space bar to take everything. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I'm desperately hoping we get a key binding for the spinning the camera. Because the middle mouse button is so unruly. For me, I don't know why. I've always thought the middle mouse button was like super unruly. Oh, this way. I can talk to you? This thin, Natalie-dressed young man is plainly distressed about something. His face is red and streaked with tears, and his eyes are roving wildly in every direction. The ground at his feet is littered with cigarette butts. You in some kind of trouble? He mumbles to himself as if he hadn't heard you. Now he seems to be looking straight through you. Okay, we're gonna just walk away. That's all on you, bud. I tried to help. Dun, dun, dun. All right, this. Ooh, leather gloves. Yes? What is this? A generous amount of breadcrumbs are scattered on the pier, and a fish is peeking out of the water. It reminds you of a cat hovering around a man cutting fish in his kitchen. Throw some breadcrumbs. You're about to throw a handful of breadcrumbs, and the fish leaps out of the water and snatches the food from your hand in an exquisite pirouette. Try to catch the fish. Your fingers close. No, I failed! Around the fish, but at last moment it slips from your grasp. You did, however, manage to get a close look at him. A fish's eyes were wet with tears and burning at your betrayal, but your budding friendship has come to an end. Oh no! Okay, so next time we just feed him again. No catching him. Apparently, we betrayed our fish friend. I feel terrible. My goodness, I didn't even know I could betray him. I didn't even know I had a friendship to betray, y'all, and here I am, betraying it. Oh, Lord, help. There's so much loot. Oh my gosh, we're so rich. When did we get this rich? How? Wait, I got a book! Wait. Read. The Curious History of Magic and Powers of the Occult, Witchcraft, Ritual, and Imagination from their earliest appearance of modern times. That's very cool. Also, gloves. Oh, they actually show. Okay, this. I like making squares. I don't know why, but that always makes me happy in games like these, where you have to like manage the loot like this. Oh, I don't think we can use guns because we mage. Also, it's kind of weird that he said that we didn't like look like we had any magic. Inspect the mechanism. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna use the Q and E for like 180 turns or 90-degree turns because that just seems to be the easiest for right now. This way? Oh man, how like the reflections in the water and stuff like that are so good. This. More loot. Okay, girl. I think we're almost there. You. Yeah, successful. What did I observe? I don't even know. Oh.
Feeling lucky, folks? Place your bets on Michael Mortensen. Odds are 5-1 against.
You're certain that fellow holding the Crimson Arrow sign just announced the very person you're supposed to meet on the docks.
Okay. Michael Mortensen. Let's go see if we can find him. Where? Pick up? Is that my suitcase? Is that my suitcase? This. Oh. It says pick up. Oh, that's a hammer. Oh, thank you. Michael? Where is he? Oh, God. Barker, not Baker. Is that what that said? Hold on. I think I'm too far away now. Barker, I thought the other guy was a baker. I was like, why is a baker telling me about this? Oh my goodness.